Yo gamers, noobkshub here. We are back with another video. In this video we are talking about one free games right now on the Epic till the 7th. It will be available, and the best 11 games under 500 rupees or $4 to $5 in the summer sale currently, which is going on. Huge sales and huge tons of collections of games I will bring to the updates. So without wasting any time, let's jump to the video. So the first, before jumping into the video, there is a free games on the Epic Store, which is the Sunless Skies. It's Sovereign Editions, in which the Cell Stars betray your queen, murder a son. Sunless Skies is a gothic horror role-play game with the focus on exploration and exquisite storytelling. So in this games, you probably will create your past, choose who you are before you become a skyfarer or urchin, a priest, a revolutionary, what brought you here, and what you are hiding. Each time your character advances, choose another phase of their history where they the black sheep of the family. Do they have lost love? So currently it's a free. Go at it, check it out at its library. So moving to our next main segment is the top 11 deals for under 500. Part 1 is the Forza Horizon 4, which is under 80% off, $259. There's almost great deals for the summer sales right now. Dynamic seasons change everything at the world's greatest automotive festival. Go it alone or team up with the others. Explore beautiful and historic Britain in a sheer open world. So if you want to go for the deluxe editions and ultimate, also there is available 80% off, $379 and $499, which is also the current 500 under 500 rupees and $4 to $5. So moving to the next game is coming up from the Resident Evil 2, which is 75% off, $499, which is standard editions. And if you want to buy the Biohazard as well, there is 75% off, $624, and Raccoon City edition, which is 75% off, $874. Also there is extra DLC packs have been included, so you can buy with the $927, which is $10, and Raccoon City is about $9, and the Biohazard deluxe editions is the $7. So in this deadly virus engulfs the residents of Raccoon City in September 1998, plunging the city into the chaos as flesh-eating zombies roam the streets for survivors, and unparalleled adrenal rush storyline and the unimaginable horrors awaits you. Witness the returns of the Resident Evil 2 remake. So currently this is 75% off, which I have included under 500 or $5 to $6. Go at its library. Moving to the next game under 500 rupees is the Deathloop. Deathloop is a next-gen FPS from the Arkane Leon, the award-winning studio behind the Dishonored. Deathloop, the two rival assassins trapped in a mysterious time loop on the island of the Blackreef, doomed to repeat the same day for the eternity, where you get the one day while hunting down other enemies. If you won't find it, or they will hunt you down, you will start over again. So these are all the timelines where you need to sneak out and kill all the enemies around the same timeline without even get detected or getting killed. So currently 80% off, $499 rupees. The deluxe editions is 80% off, $699, which is also $7 to $8. While the main game is $499, is almost about $5 to $6. All you can buy the bundle, which is Tokyo bundle coming up, which also included the Ghostwire Tokyo, is the $932. 81% off, it's almost like a $10. So go add it to the library. Moving to the next game is coming up from my favorite, Metal Gear Solid 5 from the Konami studio. Ushering is a new era of a Metal Gear franchise with the cutting-edge technology powered by the Fox engine. So the Phantom Pain will provide the players the first-rate gaming experience as they offer tactical freedom and carry out open-world missions. Is the phenomenal open-world games which you can experience in these games is all about taking all the enemies, open world game designs, allowing player to ultimate freedom, how to approach missions, and overall game progression. Fox Engine delivers the photorealistic graphics, thoughtful game designs, and true new generations and game production qualities. All-in connectivity that carries the experience beyond the consoles to the other device to augment the overall functionality and access of the game. So in this game, the continuous ambitions explore the mature themes such as the psychology of the warfare and atrocities that results from those engaged in these victorious cycles. So 9 years from the Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes, where aka Snake is a big boss, Awakens from 9-year coma. The year is 1984. The Cold War serves as a black backdrop as the nuclear weapons continue to same global crisis. Driven by revenge, Snake establishes a new private army and returns to the battlefield in pursuit of the status group, which is XOF. So currently 40% off. 461 is almost about $5 to $6. And if you want to the definitive experience, which is almost cost the original price, which is $1,600, so almost $16 to $17. So I would suggest highly enough to add this game in your library, because that's a phenomenal and bunch of hours you can spend on and totally get involved in this story. So moving to the next game is my favorite, the best JRPGs you can have is the Code Vein. Code Vein, in the face of the certain death, we rise, team up and embark on a journey of the ends of the hell to unlock your past and escape your living nightmare in Code Vein. So currently this is an 85% off. Also available the demo. You can also download the demo, and you like it then you buy. So 80% off for $49 is almost $5 to $6, or you can buy the deluxe editions, which is $809 or $9. So this is the best JRPG Souls-like anime character customization. So go add it to the library. Moving to the next game is coming up from my the lovable franchises from the Nintendo is the not the Nintendo but Nintendo console, and from the publisher Sega, which is the Bayonetta. Bayonetta as a Platinum Games universal acclaimed action masterpiece finally comes to the PC. Experience the over-the-top stylish action, 60 FPS to unlock HD resolutions also available. So the Bayonetta, the last survivor of the ancient witch who can keep the balance between the light and dark and chaos, embedded entombed to protect ourselves and the world as we know it. Bayonetta is discovered and revived from 500 years, sparking a chain of events and cataclysmic repercussions. Thrust against into the battle with only one clue to her past, Bayonetta must discover the truth and fight to the future. Her daunting conquest sees her face off against the countless angelic enemies and giant foes in a game of 100% pure actions. So the Deadly Grace, climate sections and extravagant combat is there, which is supernatural powers, full Steam supports, enhanced PC graphics options, and all the language supports. So currently this is 70% off, $434, which is almost $5 to $6. So go add it to the library. Moving to the next game, which is Vanquish, is another from the Sega, which is battle legions of the future tech enemies using the vast arsenal of weapons, including all DLCs has been there. So fully unlock the frame rate of the gorgeous 8 HD resolutions up to 4K supportive, definitive ways to play, and has war accelerated. So you can buy the Vanquish and Vendetta in the bundle, where you get the 824 is almost about the $9, or you can buy the Vanquish individually, which is $434, which is 70% off, $5. So the features are in this game, there's a fast and fluid frantic combat, where the kinetic melee moves, unique offensive and defensive moves that's vary with your loadout, deadly firepowers, commands, the vast arsenal high-tech weapons, including all DLC's weapons, legion of enemies, a huge variety of enemies to take down, from the robot grunts to epic giant boss battles with the smart AI. Spectacular environments fight your way through the SC-01, Providence Space Colony, high-tech sci-fi battleground of the future, challenge the competitions, race to the top of the online, and full Steam support, unlock the resolutions, which also supports the 4K and beyond. So currently 70% off, $434. Go add it to the library. Moving to the next game is coming up from the Gunfire Games, which is Remnant from the Gases, which is 70% off, $432, almost $5. So the world has been thrown into the chaos by the ancient devils from the another dimensions. As one of the last remnants of the humanity, you must set out alone or alongside up to the 2 survivors to face down, which is co-op hordes with the deadly enemies, to try carve and foothold, rebuild, and retake what was lost. So this is totally a Souls-like game with the gunplays. So you can go for it, because there is no questioning about what kind of games it should be. You will enjoy a lot of fun in these games, and tons of hours is there. So it is a third-person survival action shooter set in a post-apocalyptic world overrun by monstrous creatures. As one of the last remnants of the humanity, you will set out alone and alongside the 2 players, which is in the co-op players, face down the hordes of deadly enemies and epic bosses. You try to cave foothold. So these are the remnant of mankind. Endless fantastic realms await. Scavenge, upgrade, and specialize. Strength in numbers, because there is a co-op missions as well. You can play with your own local teammates, or you can search down with the other server or any other PC players. So currently 70% off, which is $432, $5. Ultimate edition is 62% $2,366, which is almost $25, and complete edition is $535, which is $6, while standard bundle is $1,694, which is $17. So go add it to the library. Moving to the next game is coming out from this again Souls-like game, which kind of hack and slacks and spectacular fighter and action adventure, and sometimes the camera has changed to another 2D or 3D platforms. Along with that, there is a still camera as well, so you can play around with this, with that camera frames. That is Solstice. Solstice is explore the world, dark world, brimming with hidden mysteries, and master the diverse combat systems. Inhabit the dual forces of the two sisters in the coming of age dark fantasy story with the fast-paced action, vicious enemies, and spectacular boss fights. So currently 60% off, $359 is almost $4 to $5. Go add it to the library. Moving to the next game is my favorite one from the Rockstar Studio, is the Max Payne 3. No longer New York City cops, Max Payne moves with the Sao Paulo to protect the wealthy family in the effort of the finally escape his troubles past. This complete edition of Max Payne 3 includes all the complete original games and all previous released downloadable content as well. So for Max Payne, the tragedies that took his loved ones years ago, wounds that refuses to heal, no longer cop, cause washed up and addicted to the painkillers, Max takes a job in Sao Paulo, Brazil, protecting his family, wealthy real estate mogul Rodrigo Branco in effort to finally escape his troubled past. So currently 70% off, $329, $4, almost $4 to $5. Go, huge recommended to play this game. It's amazing storytellings and phenomenal story rides, comical cinematics, everything is there. So go add it to the library. Moving to the last game is the Titanfall 2. So in this segment of the 11 best games is the Titanfall 2, the last one. Respawn Entertainment gives you the most advanced Titan technology in its use, single player campaign and multiplayer as well, where you can have the new Titans, where the totally you will be using as the huge mech robots. You can pilot it, deadlier weapons, and customize the progressions system that helps you and your Titan follow as unstoppable killing. So in this game you can experience a captivating single player story, enjoy the multiplayer actions that's second to none. The Ultimate Edition contains the best way to jump into the most surprising shooters, which is Ultimate Editions, Base, Scorch, Ironpine, Titans, Deluxe Editions, Waypaint, 6 Titan Deluxe Editions, Camo for all Titan pilots and weapons, and Deluxe Norse Arts, and 6 Titans Deluxe Editions. Jump Starters contains all the contents in the Ultimate Editions, which is 80% off, $299, almost $3 to $4. So I hugely recommend the most phenomenal FPS max multiplayer shooter actions, and the multiplayer is the away from what you are expecting in the multiplayer gameplays of the Titanfall 2. So that's it for my side. I will bring back the new video, and there's almost more segments to come up. I'll bring the new 11 best games in the part 2 and part 3. All these parts will be coming up for these summer sales only. So till then, keep gaming. Noobkshub out here.
Yeah, boy.